Good morning. We are in the car on our way, getting ready to go to daycare.
I don't want to go.
You don't want to go?
No,
Well, it'll be fun.
I don't want to go.
And I made him a wake-up wrap, which is just an almond flour tortilla, egg, and cheese. Here you go. And he's also drinking his milk. I got some plans for after I drop him off. I'll fill you in on those shortly. Okay, Theo has been dropped off. I'm at this park now by my house. It's like kind of like a national park, I think, or some kind of, it's like a Civil War park. And I'm gonna do my first ever trail run. So I'm getting more into running. I've been running around like our neighborhood, and I'm definitely noticing the cement, not really built for running on. My knees hurt, my calves hurt a lot. So I'm gonna try doing a trail run and seeing if that's a little bit better. I've been building up slowly. I've been doing like 3 miles, 5 miles. I'm gonna try going maybe for 6. Here we go. We'll see how it goes. I'll report back shortly. Okay, just finished up my run. Pretty good one. I like running on the trails. You kind of like zone in. Pretty great. Felt better on my knees. So I think I'm gonna do this more often. Good way to start the day. I'm gonna go get some coffee from Starbucks, and I have a burning question that I've been pondering for, I guess, like months now. And no one really knows the answer, but you guys can weigh in with your opinions. So as I'm aging, I'm 33 now. Ever since I hit 30 probably is where it really feels like there's a generation younger than me that's adults now. Cause like at 30, I was like, yeah, I kind of fit in with those guys. And having kids is a big part of it too. So now I completely don't understand the youth anymore. The question is, obviously there's cycles, and like, you know, my dad would think that like my generation is awful and like they're the downfall of society, and you know, they don't work hard, they're very self-centered, that type of stuff, which is probably true relative to his generation. And I guess you could say society is deteriorating to some extent now, so maybe he's right. The younger generation now, like I would say the TikTok generation is really like the point of demarcation there. They're just the worst, right? Like, I don't know, they seem like they can't be saved. Seems like it's the downfall of society. They're super self-centered. So the question is this time different? Like, is there something actually unique about the younger generation where they're just really like awful, terrible people? Or is it just me getting old and this is kind of how it always feels? That's the question. And then also, obviously, I fear for my kids. Like, they're gonna be even worse. So weigh in down below, let me know. And then one other thing, actually a few other things now that I'm at a stoplight and I just have thoughts going. It's because I ran. You get all these thoughts going. Okay, first off, Kia. Have you noticed Kia cars are like, they used to be like the cheap, boxy, terrible cars. They have some cars that look pretty decent now. Secondly, I'm listening to the David Goggins audiobook. I have the book and I was gonna read it, but everyone's like, you have to, what's it called? Nothing Can Hurt Me or something? Can't Hurt Me. So many people, probably like 15 different people told me, don't read the book, you have to listen to the audiobook because David Goggins like narrates it and it's like incredible. He just kind of like freestyles. So in theory, that sounds awesome. Number one, he doesn't narrate it, there's a narrator. He comes in after chapters and gets interviewed by the narrator, and he doesn't really add anything at all to like the story. He's just kind of like, yeah, work hard. Like, he just repeatedly says that basically. Yeah, it's not for me. Okay, I just figured out what it is. So books are meant to be like interpreted by the reader, right? So like different people will read the same book and have different takeaways, different interpretations, right? And they're interpreting the book for you. They're like, this is the book and then here's how you should think about it. But the book on its own, like the actual narrated, scripted parts of the audiobook is great. I like it. Here's Felix and Mega.
You mean Fega. He also has not pooped
Since he was born.
almost in like 36 hours, and he's constipated.
And he tries pushing and then he cries.
It's so sad. So we gave him a bath yesterday. We did the tummy circles.
And I have my coffee with cream and monk fruit sweetener.
Yeah. We're about to pull up and order our Starbucks. Me and my mom have been coming every day and getting lattes. So expensive, but I can't stop. I'm addicted. And Felix fell asleep in the back. Tall almond milk latte with 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla. And I've been mixing it up. Sometimes I get coconut, sometimes I get whole milk. Getting almond milk today. Cleaning up some egg right now because I just dropped the entire carton on the ground, but only 1, 2, 3 cracked. Just in time to be making some breakfast. So I'm gonna do some eggs and some chicken sausages for Matt, and then I'm gonna also just do some eggs for me. I'm gonna pop the sausages in the air fryer. The eggs, probably, Matt likes them like over easy medium-ish. That's what we're gonna do here. And here we have it, Matt's breakfast. 2 sausage patties, 4 links, 4 eggs, heavily salted.
And she got me this shirt for Father's Day.
Look at Felix. He was very small.
This doesn't really show that I'm being cool though. Mega's condition is improving greatly.
Greatly, yeah. Clearly, cooking, cleaning, doing well. Mood is improved. You can go back and look at our vlog from like 4 months ago. I was a sloppy jalopy. Are you gonna clap? Clap! Yeah! Clap, baby, clap!
Go. 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 Go.
I love baby talk so much. It's probably my favorite sound in the world. I got some breakfast, so 3 scrambled eggs and butter, and then I'm gonna take this over to the couch with me. Cheese, turkey, and hummus wraps I'm gonna do. I have just been loving getting back to deli meat cheese wraps. Sometimes I add some hummus, sometimes I keep it simple, but just so good and filling. So that is breakfast, first meal. It is 2 o'clock and I am having a protein bar. It's the Vital Performance Bar. This flavor is pretty good, vanilla coconut. I like the chocolate peanut butter one the best. 20 grams of protein, and the total carbs are, this one's 9 carbs and the other one's 8 carbs. So not bad, and I think they're really delicious. Yeah?
Time for a diet update. It has not been going the best lately. Really, I want to say, yeah, the first time since starting this channel, really, I would say my diet has not been the most on point, at least by my standards. You know, everyone, the commenters and stuff, some will say that my diet sucks anyway. So, you know, by my standards, it's been a little suboptimal lately. A lot of factors, Mega's sickness is a big part of it. These are excuses though, really. The kids getting older and like making family meals and stuff is a big part of it. So I would say there's 2 major categories of late in which I'm not really sticking to a keto diet. Number 1 would be family meals, like occasional fun family meals where it's not really like junk food, but it'll be like still healthy, but like maybe like gluten-free something. I don't know, maybe like Mega makes like banana pancakes, something like that, where it's not really like a cheat meal, it's just not low carb. That happens occasionally. And the second thing is, since I started doing my running, I've been doing some carb experiments. So I read this book, which is really a great book, Born to Run. And many people who read this book do exactly what I'm doing right now, which is like they start running, they do all this stuff. It's a very inspirational and interesting book. Definitely check it out if you're at all, even if you're not, like I'm not into running. I wasn't into running until I read the book. They basically go and they follow a tribe in Mexico and they're just world-renowned runners. They're not really a part of the modern world, and they just, every once in a while, like as is documented in this book, they come out of the woodwork and they just destroy like the best runners on earth. It's really cool. So one thing I've been trying is, there's this thing called, I think it's pronounced pinole, which is like a corn oatmeal type thing with chia seeds in it. There's probably nothing like really special about it, but when I read something that's like just like ancestral wisdom type of a thing, I like to try it and see it for myself. So I've tried that a few times before my run, but that's pretty much where the diet's at. It's not the best it's ever been, but I'm not too upset about it either. Like I think in my younger days, I would really obsess over the diet, but as long as I'm feeling pretty good, my weight's not like gaining too much, feeling good energy and all that, like just generally feeling pretty good, that's usually what I go off. Productivity is a big thing for me. So if I'm still productive and I don't feel like an afternoon crash or anything, then my diet's accomplishing what I wanted to accomplish and I'm fine with it. So that's an update. I'll hit you guys with another one in maybe a few months. And we do have a sponsor for today's episode. It is Element. They make electrolyte drink mixes that are delicious. They have the best ingredients you'll find. They have really good amounts of electrolytes. 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. I have found, since I'm just like obsessed with running now, I have a very obsessive personality. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like I get very into something and then I am not into it in a few weeks or months. I really noticed with doing keto and running, if you run pretty long distances, it's hard to maintain your hydration levels. So I do drink one of these every single day in a water about this size. And the nice thing is the flavoring is so strong that it easily flavors this big of a water bottle. And there's other electrolytes I have got before. You guys probably know the brand. They don't taste like anything and they don't really flavor your water. So it makes it not as easy to drink a bunch of water. Chocolate, they have like a bunch of chocolate flavors that are good to go in coffee and teas, chocolate milk, hot chocolate. And then these are just good mixed in water. And there is a new flavor out for summer. It is grapefruit flavor, which I have not tried yet, but I feel like that would be really refreshing. And right now there is a special offer. If you click the link down below, drinkelement.com/KetoConnect, and you order, you will get a special 8 flavor sampler pack. The sampler pack is great because you can try out a bunch of different flavors, see what kind you like for next time, and you can make a big order of just those. My recommendations: chocolate, essential, and then raspberry, which I'm actually out of because it's my favorite. Really good stuff. drinkelement.com/KetoConnect, linked in the description below. Back to the video. Fifi,
Say hi.
what's the poop timer at?
He pooped. He didn't poop yesterday, he pooped the night before. 36. Constipation Ease by Mommy's Bliss. They also make like gas drops.
Love Mommy's Bliss.
It is. I do like them. And we gave that like an hour ago. It was so gross. I shot it all over the car by accident. So we're going to see if that works. I read a ton of reviews that said it was just the miracle worker.
I need a snack.
Yeah. Snack it up, boo.
Okay, I'm gonna have one of these keto bars, peanut butter jelly flavor. I think Mega orders these online. It's called the Good Lovin' Bar. I'm also gonna have a few pieces of coconut, maybe like that. And one of these Epic bars. Mega's cooking dinner.
Yes, I am. Steaks. I'm just searing them and then I'm gonna put them in the oven.
And Theo's home.
We just got a note from preschool, and Theo, they told us to bring in pull-ups because he's doing so good on the potty. And then I looked at his potty schedule because they write it all down. And he went 5 times. They checked his diaper. All 5 times he was dry, and 4 out of those 5 times he peed on the toilet.
And I can't find the car anywhere around here, but this one is here. Right here.
What?
I found my car. They were over there in the back here, and they got out. And they were over there the whole time.
Oh, wow.
Mega's cutting the steak. What's
And-
new? You got any hot takes?
I'm noticing more and more how like old I'm getting
Yeah.
with my
I
thing.
talked about this morning.
Oh my god, that's like gross. We're so couples goals. I think we're losing ourselves. Not in just technology, but in like TikTok specifically has made me feel this way. I never felt this way about Instagram, don't about Twitter, Facebook, any of the other ones. It's just TikTok for some reason. I don't think it's serving any good. I think it's taking away a lot more from society than it's giving to us.
And we got this book in the mail from Keto Savage. Ketogenic Bodybuilding. Seems very dense and thorough. I haven't read it yet. That's gonna do it for the video, guys. It's the next morning. The kids were hectic last night, so I couldn't record the outro.
And I got suckers.
You got what?
Suckers.
Suckers. We got suckers for Theo. That's all. Oh, and Theo's playing tricks on everyone now. What kind of tricks are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put. I'm gonna do tricks on Mama, and I'm gonna put a car in Mama's tank.
She's gonna put Hot Wheels in Mama's shoes. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.